Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This is gonna be a little bit of a difficult stream to get used to for me. New setup, new overlays, new everything, but yeah, new studio, so that's going to be something to get used to. Unfortunately, I don't think I have Ethernet. I feel like my setup's running on Wi-Fi, but I hope that's not the case. I hope we're connected to Ethernet, but it did say that my Ethernet is it's still not working. As for translations to Russian, we're obviously missing that. Yeah, new setup, so it's good. We need some time to adjust to those things. But it's coming for sure. I'll have it up by next stream. I was kind of trying to set everything else up for now, so yeah, we'll have to do without that, but there's still a bunch of things I need to fix. As for Jotunheim, it started, and there's going to be a clan event that's going to start in like 4 minutes, so that's going to be the main goal of the stream, at least for the next bit, is to get those clan event points, because that's like easy points. And I'm also not used to streaming, so I'm going to be having a hard time talking, but we'll get there. We'll get used to it. Boosting up before the event starts. The problem is I'm not anywhere close to where I want to sit next to the throne. Just say cheeseburger when in doubt. I hope that we're connected to Ethernet though. That'd be nice. I had them come out and pull the cables for this room, but I don't know. The router, the extension for the lower end just keeps blinking, which is not supposed to be. So yeah, that's where we are. This is kind of where I want to be. This is usually the best spot, so we'll see if someone decides to leave this spot. Maybe this person's nice enough to get off, but I don't think people are going to be leaving. So that's gonna be kind of difficult. For skins, I almost forgot to put skins. Kind of out of skins too, so that's going to be a difficult one. Hey Bulu, welcome to the stream. 20. No, I'm not gonna take your spot, man. I'm not gonna take your spot. You're good. Thank you for offering it up though. Right, let's go with offense, even though I don't want to, but you know, we gotta use it. Yo, Stars Night, hello, welcome to the stream. It's so weird for me to be streaming right now. It just does not make any sense. Absolutely no sense at all. I mean, I am not used to this anymore. Honestly, I think it's for the good. I might just call it, man. It feels so weird and discombobulating. Easier. At that. Why? That's how I feel when I start streaming. It's just been so long, man. It's been ages. It's been way too long, and I don't know. I don't like it anymore. Can't find. Oh, I can't find it because I've already used it. Okay, that makes sense. Let's just put whatever. We'll put Tony here. Looks good though. Thank you. I spent almost 3 hours trying to figure all of this out. It was kind of annoying to get the overlays and everything set up. I think I'm just gonna go T6, no heal, and get rid of those T6s. March speed boost is missing. which I could notice. I know how that goes. Lol, it looks awesome really in the background. We got some new stuff going around. Ugh. I will try to show them off as we go, but let's see. This might be a better frick. Damn it. Too slow. Does anyone else want to move? No one. Alright, let's just. That's further away. Damn it. Anyway, let's just do it. The reason I don't want to play on PC too is I'm like super slow on PC. I don't know how people do it really quickly on PC, but I'm not going to be able to do it as fast as most people. Been so long since I've even been on a PC that this does not feel natural at all. But I mean, people complain they can't see what we're doing when we play on the phone, so we know you kind of gotta make a little bit of sacrifice there. I'm not attacking anything other than the throne at the moment, my friend. It's kind of throne season right now with the clan event, but we're getting battle in progress though in the clan event too. I don't know how I feel about that. That's not good. You guys see the new troop packs? I saw them. They seem kind of good for like traps and stuff. I wouldn't say it's like completely useless. Why are we having battle in progress in the clan event too? Like this was the one event that wasn't messed up. I think they brought the lag over to this, and then they moved it off of the personal event. Because this makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. Is the music alright, guys? Oh my god, Hound 2.99 and 99-cent T7 and T4 packs. Yeah. I mean, it's barely any troops in the T7s. I think it's like 1 billion, right? How about the T7 killers? Yeah, it's decent. It's decent. I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like the T4 one would come in clutch for like traps, even if you just buy the cocktail version. Oh, there we go. It's speeding up right now. That's good. It was like battle in progress in the clan event. That's like the one time I don't want battle in progress. Yeah, 1.5 I think, or maybe it was T4. I think T4 is like 2.5 or I don't know. I might be wrong. I didn't look at them long enough. The one thing that I did look at though, which is interesting, is this one. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, this one. This one in the past version of this didn't have any resources, but now it comes with resources and silver. So I think this is a very good pack. But I don't know how it looks like. I haven't purchased them. The shaman one? No, because this has the same amount of resources as the shaman one, so it might just be as good. I haven't looked into it. I haven't purchased it, but I think it's a good one. Stars, is your clan playing? I realized that you guys didn't win home gang, and I think you guys also don't have like a backup backup home gang win or something like that. So you guys playing throne as much? Yeah, man, no home gang bonus. Yeah, they'll hit all. They'll hit all. Ah, goddamn. Can I steal it? Will I be able to steal it? Let's see. If they move, I might be able to steal it if that's what they were doing, holding it for someone. Let's see. Ugh, it's not even a good spot though. I want it to be like here. This would be a very good spot for killers. They will hit all. That's good. The new clan knowledge stuff kind of makes things and breaks things, sadly. I thought with drone, oh, she just moved. I had a feeling I would be able to catch it, but oh. As I was saying, I thought it'd be more interesting and we'd be able to make more shards and stuff from throne with the new knowledge, but it doesn't seem that way. At least from T6s, it doesn't seem that way. Maybe T7s will look better, but there's no reason to throw T7s. All I'm focused on is hitting the throne over and over. So I'll save T7s for like when we do towns, I think. To me, I think this makes more sense, but I don't know. People might say I'm crazy. Also, I'm not healing. I'm just throwing it away because it's pretty cheap from all of the boosts that we had to train. Okay, let's switch to killer's gear. I think this is why we're kind of slow. King's gear, sorry. King's gear action here. It makes the clan be more active for clan events. Yeah, it does, and it makes it very expensive, sadly, for everyone. Everyone now has to spend way more to play in clans, and it takes solo play out of action too, because you can't be solo. You could be solo and you could get lucky and face people that are also solo that don't have bonuses, but then if you mess up and get like a big opponent, like if you're fat like me right now, you can't play solo anymore. I was thinking of going for overall offense ranking in this Jot, but I don't know if I want to do it anymore. Especially if I'm trying to stream, it makes it very difficult to stream and try to do that. I don't think it's gonna happen. Especially when I play on PC and I'm like super crappy at it. It's like, too bad. Too freaking bad. I don't know. People say they like watching baddie. People say they like watching me play Vikings. Okay, let's do this. 1 second. I have to move this mat a little bit. People say they like to watch me play Vikings, like events and stuff, but I don't like streaming me playing them because they're very difficult to play on the computer. Unless you're like an actual PC player. Also tried looking into finding a way to stream from my phone and make it a little bit bigger, but that was not possible. That was not happening. It's gonna be the same small crappy version, and I was like, we'll just do a pretty decent. I was gonna go for a longer stream. We'll see if it's towns and I can somehow play those with less issues. We'll just go from there, but these throne hits don't seem fast enough. On the phone, I'd be like smashing through these. People still think I won a certain event on the PC when I can't even throw fucking onslaughts at the throne. Can't click it. Can anyone clearly see how quick you can be? Yeah, especially on the PC, right? I'm so quick on the PC that it's like no wonder I won events by playing on the PC, you know. Macro man, yeah, of course. That's the only way I win events. It's just by playing using the macro, because that's all I can do. Do you know the name of the new Asgard skin coming out for killers? I can't find it, but I keep being told about it. I have no clue actually. Honestly, I stopped looking at the skins. I just get them from events, and then I'm like, okay, so now I have them, and then I upgrade them when I see them. I think it's better to go that way, because if for me personally, when Jesus Christ, I can't even click. For me personally, when I used to look at skins and used to think about, oh, I need to do this, I need to be more calculated with doing this and that, always I felt more anxious about getting skins. And then if I wouldn't get that skin, like that month, they'd be like, oh, you know what, we're giving it to this person, to that person, not to you. I'd be like so annoyed. But right now I'm like, I'm too chill about anything in this game. Like, I don't care about anything in this game anymore. I just play it for fun. And yeah, and that's why pretty much I have stopped kind of like streaming things too. Like, I don't really, like, I don't want to say I don't enjoy streaming, but it doesn't make the game's not fun enough for me to stream it, sadly. The updates are good, but the way we get the update notes, it's not even an official message anymore, right? I'm sure Stars Knight can confirm this and say yes. As a level 5 streamer, I have not gotten any insider information on updates the past 2 months. Thank you so much, because what's this? Oh shit, can I jump here? What's all of this stuff about though? It's like updates, and then we have to go translate the Russian versions to English? No thanks. No. So in the past, we used to get a notification from Torrent, it'd all be together. Now it's more like whoever asks first gets it. I don't know. So yeah, that part of the game is no longer fun to me. It no longer interests me. And usually whenever I make any videos that are like informative and stuff, people already like know about this stuff, so what's the point? I do like the one thing I like about PC is you can click on your preset way before you even set the onslaught. You can just like keep spamming it and it'll have it there. That's actually nice. So like if you get fast, you could just be spamming your preset way ahead of time. For me personally though, I have to say, agree, this info seems random. All of the information we get, it just comes from other people. At this point, it doesn't come from Plarium to us anymore. Yeah, but then the official Vikings Discord got huge and they put all the news there first. Lol, no exclusive. So what's the point of us then? That's the thing I'm trying to say. It's like, what are we doing exactly? It's part of the level 5 streamers thing. It's like, get that sort of. Anyway, I'm not trying to vent. I'm just saying it's part of the reason why I haven't been streaming. Like, yes, the update came out and people were like, oh, talk about the glory stuff. Sure, but for one, I'd have to be reading everything else that everyone else is reading because I don't know anything about it. Well, I don't know, lol, giveaways? No thanks, I don't want giveaways. I have them, but the rewards I've been given are so terrible, I don't even feel like doing them. I thought one of your perks was inside info. That's supposed to be one of our perks. Yes, it's supposed to be one of the perks. But we find out with the rest of the community, and then we have to translate it into English for our audiences, essentially. I don't know. To me, if I was able to say something about the streamers program, I'd just say, in the past at least, it seemed like everyone had an equal opportunity of getting the information. I don't care if it's late. Don't expect me to translate like a Russian picture to English to talk about it, right? Give it to me like 2 weeks after you give it to the Russians. I'm fine with it, as long as it comes from like you guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm being brutal. Giveaways are good and fun to hang out. Yeah. I mean, honestly though, giveaways are fun for people to enter. Giveaways are not fun for us to deal with because you know how many people start questioning about, oh, what's the rules? Someone broke the rules. You're picking favorites. This and that. It's like it also becomes a headache. And then like if you do a giveaway that's also like complicated, which they want us to do giveaways that are complicated, good luck. Oh man, this quickly turned into a venting session. It hasn't even been like 30 minutes. I just want you guys to look at how fast I'm able to onslaught these towers with my beautiful, beautiful PC setup. Crybabies don't win, complain? Sure. That's pretty much explains the dynamic of this game at the moment. It's like, if you lose, you better cry about it. No fair, too slow, pick me, hurry up, etc. Yeah. It's like you put a 3-minute timer, everyone's like, oh my god, I finished this in a minute. It's not supposed to take 3 minutes. I know it's not supposed to take 3 minutes. Some people might just put their phone down to go piss. So yeah, it might take 3 minutes. It's like, close the stream and then come back for like when you're done. Like, there's sometimes I just want to talk about this stuff, but then I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna be here long enough. Jesus, it's all supposed to be fun. Honestly though, I'm literally clicking. Okay, let's do one thing. I'm gonna exit the game and see if I can increase my mouse size. Because maybe my cursor's smaller. Like, I don't know what's going on. Let's see, cursor speed is up. Can I increase my cursor? Adjust mouse and cursor size. Oh, wow. Now I feel like a old person. Look at my cursor, it's so big. I feel like one of those old people that has like size 50 font on their phone. And I'm still missing stuff, but no, it's better now. Wow, maybe I am old. Yeah, when you look at Negan and Bones giveaways, someone will make them angry or upset. That pretty much happens regardless of how diligent they are or how easy the giveaways are. People still... I swear to God, it's not because I'm missing clicking on it. Sometimes the buttons just don't want to click, apparently. It's like I'm literally clicking on them, but they're not working. Oh man. I just like learning about the game and people I play against. Yeah, I agree with that. It's just, as I was saying, it's like, it's fun to do it. It's not fun to teach it, you know? It used to be very fun. I used to have lots of fun talking about new updates. Especially when I was like in circles collecting insider information, collecting people's thoughts. Like we used to do podcast style get-togethers with people and talk about features on the update. Then now people don't even want that. People just want easy giveaways, I think. Oh my god, this cursor thing is... it's hurting me. There is no way I'm going to be a top scorer with how crappy I am at throwing onslaughts right now. You know, one thing I noticed is my webcam's also on the wrong spot. Your video on Hongam was informative to me. It was, but honestly though, the point of that was not necessarily to explain. I understand that there was information there that some people probably didn't know about if they haven't figured that part out. So yeah, there was information there that was useful. But the real point of that video wasn't to like give insider information on how to play a solo home game. But I'm glad that people found at least some use to it. because it was pretty long, and like I kind of had to include the home gang part because that just shows the pettiness, you know. So like I'm like, there's no way I can explain the story if I don't explain why it all happened, because that to me was ridiculous. If that was the reason, ridiculous. Because again, as I said in the video, I should have not been able to even go for the ranking, because I know the person that was in contention with me, they're like a very good player. They always, if they want to, they get their points easily. Also, game updates to me are unstructured and vague, so hard to arrange streams around it. That's exactly it. It's like when we even do end up getting information about it, it's very difficult to process, because you will end up assuming something. Let's say I will say this is supposed to do X, or this is supposed to do Y, and then when the update comes out, that's not how it happens, and then everyone's like, look, he just gave wrong information, so people end up doing this and that, and then they will, clearly they're working for Plarium. So like I remember when the update on Gears came out, everyone when the update on VIP came out, everyone who streamed said we don't know if they're going to release a new currency, because the way they talked about the new VIP levels sounded like they wanted to release a new currency with it. So everyone was like, we don't know. And then people didn't buy packs, or some people said they are not going to release a new currency, so people did buy packs. And then the end result was that the new packs that they released pretty much had 10 times as much VIP as the old packs. So like if someone had said in their video, look, like you should stock up on VIP, they're like, look, this guy knew that they're gonna increase the packs, and this happened, by the way. This is, I'm not making it. They're like, look, he knew they were gonna increase the price of packs, so he told us to buy it, and then now the packs are better and have more VIP, and we just got scammed, and these guys are working for Plarium. So like, people find whatever reason. Are we doing kind of decent? Yeah, we're doing okay. Yeah, that to me is kind of why I also don't want to give any any input on the updates unless I see them for myself. Because like, how do I give them the right piece of information if I don't know what they're gonna be? And then when the update's out, it's like, also, how can I give them any insight into the new things when most people are just finding out about it, like myself. Hello Sky, welcome to the stream. It's been a while, and it's not your fault, by the way, it's my fault. It's been a while because I haven't been streaming, but we are now, and we are terrible at it. Look, it's been like almost 3 months since I've played on a PC, and I can't even click the buttons. I don't even know when the last stream was, or if I even opened the game in the last stream. I don't know. But this is not good. I'm almost at the point where I just want to stop with this and like log onto my trap that I've left to burn, and then leave that for us to look at, and then play on my phone for the next 2 hours, because this is killing me from the inside. Speculation on updates is making the game not so enjoyable. That, I would like to say, my friend, is a very accurate description of what our situation as streamers is, because right now I want to talk about the level 15 gears, but I don't even know if they're coming anytime soon, you know. I don't even know if the level 15 gears are coming for both hero and shaman, or if it's going to be hero first and then shaman like the old updates. I don't know if the level 15 gears are going to be coming for the king's gear or the special shaman gear, and I am pretty sure that's the question that most people are gonna have, right? These ones that I just mentioned, those are the questions that people are gonna have, because the rest of it is pretty much given to us. The information that's given to us isn't isn't something that we're confused about. It's like, oh, it's gonna cost like millions or hundreds of millions of Helheim fire. Well, at this point, we know it's gonna cost that much Helheim fire. But people aren't gonna have questions about that. They're gonna be like, oh, but our piece is gonna cost different, or with that much Helheim fire, is that gonna be like 100% guaranteed update, you know, upgrade, stuff like that, which we don't know. And in the past, we used to be able to ask Torin. Essentially, we had like build questions for Torin, stuff like that, and it was kind of helpful. But then again, sometimes Torin was also not allowed to disclose information, so it's like not always as helpful, because he'd be like, oh, you'll find out when the update's out, right? And then you're like, okay, thank you. This too shall pass. I agree, Blade Cut. Everything shall pass. At the end of the day, there is a famous quote that that my grandfather essentially had tattooed on his body, and in essentially the moral of that whole poem or quote was that regardless, at the end of the day, we're going to leave the planet with an empty hand. So doesn't matter how many plants you grow, it doesn't matter how many seeds you leave behind, it doesn't matter what you do, at the end of the day, everything will be left behind, and we'll just be like a memory, essentially. So you could either be a good memory or a bad memory. It's just up to your decisions. This happens to me also clicking on a button. It doesn't depress. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's like I'm literally clicking on it. I think it's just because the servers are overloaded, but then again, when I play on the phone, I don't have such issues. I just have to be careful that I'm not sending T8s, because I'm like clicking rampantly without paying enough attention. Sometimes I'm like, I hope I don't send T8s or something, like especially if the cabs are right above it. Is it true that Olympian goes up to level 15? Yeah, that is true. Like that we know. It's a pretty nice achievement that goes all the way up to 15. Some people have it maxed already. Look, I can't even boost. Because I saw level XI player today. Yeah, it goes all the way to 15, man. Yeah, people have it completed already. And the boost increase from like 14 to 15 is also huge. I'm like clicking, at this point I'm like clicking on the boosts or buttons and they're not moving. Imagine having a macro during this, right? It'd be perfect. You'd be able, it would be so good. Yeah, I sadly don't have any special events that are going to be happening in Jot. The only thing I have is a quiz that I'm probably going to do tomorrow, not tonight. But the point of tonight's stream is just to get like a couple hours in so I can kind of get in the groove. But at the same time, like just seeing how difficult it is for me to play. I don't know if I can keep playing on the computer. It's just I'm not used to it, sadly. Maybe it's lagging Vulu and Hound. Yeah, it's definitely lagging. When it first started, I was getting and it kind of improves here and there, but I was getting a battle in progress, and now it's getting better, but still definitely is lagging. It annoys me because my hand will have already moved to the spot of the next click, and then I go back and retry that. But that's what's happening to me. I don't know if you're looking at the stream, Hulu. But yeah, that's happening to me. I'm already on that spot to click it again. Click it again. But the button doesn't work, and then I'm on to the next spot, and the button's not working still. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I think the slower you go, the more accurate it is. But I'm gonna do what I did and fix the mouse. The cursor being big has not helped. It's back to normal. Show make additional mouse settings. What addition? Multiple lines. Cursor speed. Cursor speed is good. It's like, I don't want it to be like that fast. It's good at this. We're just not able to click on it. Okay. Alright, back to small cursor. Whoa. Maybe it's my internet too, because the studio that I'm in right now. Serious question. What is a macro? Sorry if that's a stupid question. That's not a stupid question, Sky. Up until I even purchased the PC, I didn't even know what a macro was. So essentially, a macro is a recording of your mouse location, and it could also be a recording of other things, but it's a recording of your mouse location, and you could play that. If you have a good enough PC that doesn't lag, you could play it so that it does an action like quickly, right? More quickly you can do it. It's like an auto click, but like you can set it up and increase its speed if you're able to like test it 1,000 times or something, and increase its speed so that it's way quicker than you can do it. But honestly, from like, because I watched a YouTube video on how or what macros are, most other games where macros are useful is like people use it as in like shooting games to quickly open their scope for their snipers, and then quick scope someone with a macro. So they, as soon as they point towards that person, they can quick scope and headshot that guy if it's in the like right spot. That's where they get used mostly. In Vikings, people might use them to like train their troops, or like, I don't know, attack a town for resources, send resources to their friends. It's like the auto clicker, right? But you can do it on the PC and record stuff with it. I mean, if I even knew how to set one up, I would, but I don't even know how to set it up, and I only have an iPhone, so it's not for me, sadly. I know all PCs have built-in macros as far as what I've understood. It's like all computers have a built-in macro. But I don't even log into the game unless I'm playing. Like, people leave their computers online for the long-lived achievement. I'm like, I don't want it if I can't get it while playing. So I don't understand how 7 weeks is a reasonable ask, to be honest. iPhone top, and that's what I play on. No computer. The only reason I got a computer a long time ago was so I could stream. Like, people were complaining when I first started streaming on my phone that it's like too small. The screen is too small. I'm like, oh, you should get a computer to stream on it. And I was like, okay, that's why I bought a computer. Any single input that results in more than one output is a macro. Oh my god. Lynn Justice. Eric says, let's destroy Spartak. I have no beef with Spartak. That's the whole thing that kind of makes me sad, is I didn't even know I had people in Spartak that dislike me, and then they all like come out of worms, out of, you know, the cracks. They're like, oh, you insulted me, you did this, you did that. Sure, buddy, if you want to hold a grudge, it's good. If I were to hold grudges against people, I'm telling you, like, this whole entire game I would be upset against. I used to have a macro keyboard for FPS. Like, from what I understood, most FPS players, people had macros so they could just, like, I know Fortnite stuff, like, people used to have macros to like get quick edits in. If they wanted to do like an edit, their macro would like just do it for them, and they would have like way faster edits compared to other people, right? They would just edit the wall very, very quickly. But yeah, good luck to you setting a macro on this game. You'd have to be like, I know there are cases where it could be useful, right? I can think of cases where it would be useful, but you also have to eliminate all other circumstances such as lag. If your macro is not going to work through lag, then it's useless. And the only thing that scares me about my current setup is I think I'm lagging actually because of my internet. That might be the only thing that's explicable in this situation. I don't know if you guys are also lagging. If you are, let me know. Like, is this a game-wide thing or is this just a me thing? Because right now I think it's just a me thing. Because the new studio that I'm in doesn't have Ethernet yet, and well, even if it does, I'm connected to both the lag created from streaming. Well, that's why I have two PCs, man. One's the streaming PC, one's the gaming one. Both of them are connected by a cable, but then both of them also have Wi-Fi on, because when I was setting up the stream like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, I would constantly just get disconnected, and then it would say internet, no internet connection. So I'm like, I would turn Wi-Fi on just in case the Ethernet fails, but they're connected, and I would assume that Ethernet would take over and give me more speed. I'm getting a little lag, but no blue circles yet. Okay, yeah, I don't have the blue circles as well, but I'm like clicking on stuff or like, and it's not moving. But also, like, look at the speed that the menu comes up. It takes a while. Though I would say on the phone, I barely notice lag. It's never like this. And I also know that people that were telling me about how when they play on their PC for Fury Towers, they will, you know, usually not see them if they're playing in like big kingdoms. They were like, we couldn't see them because how quickly they go, and there's so many players who play on the phone. To me, it makes more sense to play on the phone. I lay in my bed and just play. But I don't know. Other people, they might just be different. If you've sat as long as I've sat, or stood as long as I stood at work, and then come home and decide to sit more on your butt to play Vikings, you're just like a legend. When I get home, all I want to do is just sleep, lay down. Same. It's hard. It's just hard on the eyes. That is true. That's one of the disadvantages of the phone, is like, this is kind of good on the eyes, but then not for me, because I have like two. I have the ring light, and then I have the other studio light behind me that's also on, and I have the ceiling lights on, so it's not exactly the best setup, but this works. And I got my glasses on, which is, you know, it's good for blue light too, so not terrible. I can't really put my glasses on when I lay down in bed, because sometimes I just like roll over and cover myself with the, you know, the sheets. I'm 10 times faster on my phone than PC. I'm way faster on my phone than on the PC. But then again, I feel like some of the players that have been playing for like 6 years, I've been playing almost 8 years on my phone, just Vikings. I've played other games, Clash of Clans. I used to be a competitive player. Clash Royale, I used to be a competitive player. All of them I used to play on the phone, and this way before this. So it's all just added to my speed when I play the game. Plus I play like with two hands. Some people just play with one hand, and that makes you by default very slow. But when you play with two hands on the phone, you are way faster than this. Because like your other hand is already at the top waiting to click boost, or at the bottom waiting to click onslaught or select. You're just ready to go. You know where the buttons are. You're just like ready to click. play iPad, best of both worlds. Voodoo, I have to show you how the game loads on my iPad. I have an iPad Pro, and the game is definitely not optimized for it. It's like so zoomed in. It's like, imagine if you have a phone, but it's like super zoomed in. You can't, like, you have to scroll essentially to do anything. You have to scroll 1,000 times. Drives me nuts, but it's good when you play 2 accounts. If you put your small phone on top of your iPad, you can basically join onslaughts really quickly. Set with one and then join with the other. Weird thing, but it works. Is the audio quality good? So with the new setup, my mic is reset essentially. Everything was reset. So I did everything over again. I honestly don't know how good the audio quality is, the media source, with the music in the background. I will have to watch this stream afterwards to I can hear you well. Okay, that's good. I put some filters that I knew what they were, but I wasn't entirely sure of everything. So like even the webcam I haven't set up properly. I just had to do it because I was like, you know, it's been like 2 months and there's nothing different about the stream, and it was eating at me from the inside, so I had to jump quickly, buy a new overlay setup, set it up, which took forever, by the way. And then I found out I could have avoided doing all of that by using the pro plan that I got from the overlay, which I paid like $65, but I didn't realize. I can use Samsung DeX cable with a mouse and keyboard on my phone and watch on a 55-inch TV. Jesus Christ. That's essentially comparable to what my brother does when he plays on his PlayStation 5. He has it connected to a 70-inch TV, and he sits on a couch, lays back in place. It's a good thing, but then every time I want to play on it, I find myself sat super close to it because I'm just used to how close my face is when I play on the PC ever. Jesus Christ, I can't even click on boost. Alright, let's take a look at my alt. Is it burning? My trap, is it burning? No, it's not. Alright, that's a good sign. I think I'd be worried, but... How's everyone been though? I feel so disconnected, and it's kind of difficult for me to talk to the stream because I don't have my entire. Are there any giveaways? No, my friend. Sorry, there's no giveaways. There will be one, but that's tomorrow, not tonight. Tonight is just a hangout stream. Yeah, I don't have my old setup, so I can't even see like who's on the stream. I can't see all of the old things, or like everything that I'm used to be in a certain spot is in just like different spots. But I'll get used to it eventually, I guess. Let's have to stream wrong though. Good, same old, same old. That's good. You'll find your legs again in no time, like riding on a bike, they say. Ugh. Yeah. I don't think I'm meeting my requirement. I might just get removed from the streamers program at this point, so like I'm not really gonna try that hard. I don't think I'm meeting my requirements for this month. I'm not meeting it for a good reason, but I mean it's a childish reason, but I can't even click on boost. It's like such a waste. I'm just gonna, while we love you still, thank you. I'm just gonna play with one hand and avoid trying to be a smart ass by clicking on that thing. It's like pointless because I can't even click on the boost thing. Can't believe you play with game music. That. Oh, it's not game music, you idiot. It's not game music. That's my background music for the stream. I can't even hear it on my end. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, you're such a troll. I'm like, I can't hear anything. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, it's not, guys, relax. I was like, what is he talking about? Game music. It sounded Vikingsy. It's Vikings themed, yeah. I used to have like NCS ones, but yeah. It definitely drives me crazy. In the past, the only time I would ever play the game with that was so you could hear people scouting your tiles, because you get a different music if someone's scouting your tiles. I don't know if anyone ever noticed that, but in the past in the game, when you used to play tile fights, you needed that music. If you were paying attention, you could hear people scouting it, and you'd be like, oh, someone's scouting my tile. I gotta put boost on. Well, I thought it was game music too. Oh man, you and Negan need to create background music and copyright it. Funny that none of us actually know the game music. I can play it if you guys want to hear the game music, but I don't really want to play with the game music. No, that's okay. Spare us. All right. Must have been annoying for me to turn it off too long ago. Yeah, it's annoying for everyone, I'm telling you. Every one of us turns it off. I'm gonna see if this new way of me. Oh. I need some attack, please. 233. Yeah, me too. I don't know what my chords are, but I also need attacks. I'm not hitting anything other than the throne. If you're the throne, you're being hit. Other than the throne, you're not being hit. At least for now, it's a clan event. We are going for glory stuff, so It makes no sense to hit anything other than the throne. What are these heart things that are showing up on the stream every now and then? It's actually cool. Hi guys. Hi Hound. No subtitles. Hey Gore. Or sadly I changed everything on my OBS. I just had to redo everything, and I didn't have enough time to set up the subtitles, but I will definitely have them up for the next stream though. Promise. This one's just like a hangout stream. There's no giveaways or anything happening, so it's not like super necessary. I'm just talking to the chat, but yeah, very lazy of me. But honestly, I just ran out of time. There was a lot of things I was changing with this stream. Yeah, complete revamp on the stream. Hopefully the quality of the video is nice. We got new backgrounds, new overlays, everything like that. The subtitles will be here for the next stream. I'll figure out how to do them in a nice way. Oh, I'm getting blue circles now. Thank you. Good Jotunheim. Then shoot the video. I'll watch it. Good luck again. Sounds good, man. Take care. I appreciate the like. Oh man, I'm not having that whole what was the analogy that we had? Something on the bike stuff. I'm not having that. We're kind of not improving. Fish in water. What was it? It's not happening. Whatever. This did. Thank you, Gore, for reminding me. Thank you, Sky. I'm not getting any faster at this, guys. Help me. Why is my buttons not working still? Alright, I think for the next setup, I will need a new keyboard as well. No healing hound? Negative. This is just T6s. I'm just throwing them out because I have a lot of troops. If I wasn't lagging as much, I'd be using T7s and healing, but since I'm lagging like crazy, I'm willing to pretty much not be healing these until I run out of these T6s. And then if I go to T7s, I'll start healing. It's just because I'm like super slow on the PC, and I'm also you know, at the same time having like crazy lag right now. Imagine if I try to heal. It'd be madness. But yeah, seems wasteful. It might be wasteful too, but it's gotta do it. How many 7s do we have? Yeah, we've only used like 30 billion. It's just this round. Next round will be good. If I heal them, there'd be a lot more troops to use, but we're just lagging, man. But normally I definitely heal. I increase my infirmary capacity just to heal. You know, once you get the hang of PC, it can be so much faster. I kind of know how to play on the PC. The one thing I want to say, I feel like you just came into the stream, is I moved into the new studio, and I don't know, I probably should have not done today's stream, but for some reason I decided to do the stream anyway. So Ethernet cable is, they pulled the Ethernet cable for me, but I don't think my Ethernet works just yet in here. So it's just like, I feel like my computer is connected to Wi-Fi. Thank God we have a Wi-Fi chip on both computers, gaming and streaming. Yeah, it just makes it super slow compared to like when I was in my other place. It wasn't as bad. How old is your cable? The one that the one that I have is new. It's a decent cable. We just got a new internet service provider, and they just pulled a cable for us. Down here in the basement, there was no Ethernet, and we had them do it. Now I can yell as loud as I want, and no one can hear me anymore. It's actually nice. And it could, you know, people could make fun of me for living in a basement now, so works out, man, works out. Everything works out. Oh, and like, you guys can see firsthand how difficult. If your cable is old, it could limit your bandwidth and transfer. I just think they only did it today. They only pulled the cable today. I feel like it's not active. I feel like they pulled the cable, but they didn't activate it. Or I don't know how it works, man. If I'm making any sense. USB 1.0, USB 2, USB 3. I have no idea about this. I'm not tech savvy about that topic specifically. I don't know. All I know is I have a pod here, as well as a router that's outside, and the pod's supposed to have like a white light on, and my pod is currently blinking. So I don't know if the Ethernet cable is, if everything's okay. I don't know what's happening, but blinking pretty much means that it's not working because it's not white, right? Yeah. Next stream will be fine though. The cable company gives you a generic cable. You need to get a better one. Get to a better up-to-date cable. I will look into that then. Patrick, if you have any, because like it sounds like you know a lot about this, but if you know, like, if you have any suggestions for like any cable that's like really good on Amazon, send it to me on Discord, please, because even if I go looking for a cable, I will have to probably like watch YouTube videos or read like into blog posts to understand this sort of thing. So if you know any Ethernet cable that's actually good, just send me the Amazon link. The price isn't that big deal. I'll get it anyway for the stream's sake. Yeah, I just think downstairs, like here right now, I think the Ethernet is just completely not working, and we're just on Wi-Fi, but I don't know. All these clicking. Can you guys also hear my my mouse clicking or keyboard clicks when I click down? Wait, let me increase the volume on my... A little bit, yeah. All right, I'll look into trying to... It's cool though? Okay. As long as it's not annoying, because I got a very loud mouse. In the past it used to be very loud, but I'm like, I put some filters on for now. Wow, I increased the volume on the stream just so I could hear myself. How's your setup, Hound? CPU, GPU, etc. Have you been playing computer games since forever? Oh, I've been playing computer games. I have not been playing computer games forever. A good performing PC is a blessing. So I have two PCs. One of them is a hand-me-down, essentially. I want to say from the friend of mine who built my other PC. He gave me his PC when he was upgrading. So one of them is air-cooled, the other one is water-cooled. Which the water one looks really cool, but it's a pain in the butt to deal with. In terms of CPU, we're talking about 2019 stuff, so I would not say they're anywhere as good as some of the things that are out there, but I spent like 3.5K on one of them, and then like 1,700 on the other, and I kind of feel like that's a little bit, it's like, I have not made enough money from streaming to pay for two computers, but it was not possible to stream and play the game with one computer, because I was lagging a lot. I was lagging way too much on one computer, so I had to get another one. But like, I also didn't want to pay or like get parts and build a good proper PC. I don't know if any of the stuff that I have on my computer or the value of my computer will go up. One good computer, multiple screens, works pretty good. I have 3 screens, and with one computer and 3 screens, we were not going that good. You have your Wi-Fi set up for 2 bandwidth split, 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz. You need to have your PC set up as a priority or solo on one of the bandwidths. Okay. I have 5G. I know that, but let's check. Yeah. So the one that I'm playing the game on is connected to 5G. I don't know how to do the other stuff that you said. You need to have your PC set up as a priority or solo on one of the bandwidths. So like you're saying I should put one of the computers. So the one that I'm playing on is on 5G. I should put the other one on 2.4. And then it will make me faster. Wow. Is this an open spot up here? I knew I saw an open spot up there. But look, my map's not even moving, man. Wow, my hands hurt. Everything hurts, and the game is still laggy. Maybe I'll do what Negan does and record stuff from Jot for like content. Depends on your router's ports and bandwidths. So I don't have a router in this room. It's just a pod, is what they called it. It's a pod, and the pod only has one slot for a Ethernet cable to go through it. And the pods currently I don't think is working. Or everything might be working and it's just the game's fault, which I have a easier time believing it's just the game's fault. I'm just kidding. I'm just being a fool. Oh man, sometimes I see people send screenshots or like talk about something, and like in the same screenshot or video you look at the top and like they don't have any internet connection, or like their Wi-Fi thing is like all the way down to like one blink, and they're like, oh look, my game won't load. I'm like, Jesus. Try sacrificing some Tim Horton donuts to the gods to make pod work faster. I wish I had Tim Horton donuts on me. Exactly. It's not if it's blinking, needs solid white. Yeah, that's what I was told. It's like it has to be once it's set up, it's white. But I can't even reset the pods right now, because if I pull them out, then the whole stream will just probably might as well just go to waste, because I think I might be wrong about this, but I think even if the pod's not working and I try to reset it, I still have to reset it with the main router. I have Ethernet connected. It just doesn't work sometimes, even with a perfect internet connection. Yeah, I mean, sometimes when I stream and I'm playing, it's like very quickly, but I don't know. I don't want to say it's the game's fault though this time, because I've been having kind of difficult lag. Server game, and this lag is much more than most. I think it's because they don't update the servers as often as other games. But you know, still one of the things that's really interesting to me is I don't think I've ever or like very often heard of people like burning because of server lags, right? In other games that I've played, I've heard of people like, you know, losing their troops because the server lagged, or getting burned because the server disconnected them. Stuff like that happens in other games, which is crazy. In this game, I've never heard that. Sounds good, Patrick, man. Thank you so much for staying with us for so long. Have a good night. I know you took sleeping pills or something. I don't know what pills you said. I wasn't paying attention. So, take care. Good night. I'm probably also going to call it quits after the clan event ends. Just because, I mean, it's nice talking to you guys on the stream, but I will leave that for a time where I'm not doing anything in the game, honestly. Just playing this way is completely decimating me, and it makes me hate playing right now. Good night. Can't type tonight. No worries. Time is it? Just 1 hour 20 minutes. So I have a question, Hound. When I set an OS on PC, I try to be fast, but sometimes I see the start button, sometimes I'm spam clicking and the button just doesn't work. Takes a few seconds. Any fix? Honestly, I mean in Fury and stuff, 1 second is all the difference. That's why in Fury, I personally started attacking towers. If you really don't mind losing the T8s and you're going up against opponents where your opponents are possibly also not too fussed about losing troops, you might be better off attacking towers. But no, like you can see even in situations like mine, the button just doesn't show up quickly. I think it's just how the game works, because one of my other friends who plays on the computer was saying that for them, playing on the computer makes it very, very difficult to catch any towers in Fury, whereas whenever they played on their phone or noticed that they were playing on their phone, they would notice that towers show up quickly and onslaughts work much faster. It's like the button is there, but it's not. I can click it for a few seconds. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, because it's kind of like similar to what's happening to me right now. It's like every time I'm clicking, sometimes it just doesn't register the clicks. The button thing doesn't happen on mobile. No, it does not. I've never like, unless at the very exact moment like my internet disconnects, it does not happen. You just click start and it goes. You don't have to click 10,000 times, come back and see. I just clicked 6 times there, but not once did that work. But I also have I'm gonna make a video on how to play on your phone really quickly, because I feel like there's some tricks that I've learned over time that people have not been using or probably aren't aware of, and I think it will help most people get better at the game. So I'm going to be making a video on how to play faster on your phone eventually, if I'm still in the program. Yes, please and thank you. That's the goal. Hopefully I can do that. It would be nice, but I can't for the life of me even set a proper onslaught on computer. Mobile is smooth, but I have to get used to doing Fury on the mobile. Clan hops and voice chat for towers and stuff, just found it easier on the computer, but recently the button thing is making me slow. That video will definitely come out, because I feel like it's good practice also for people, and there's also some tips and tricks. I always do things differently a little bit, so it will help people, I'm sure. That at least I know in that case it will help people, even though it's like it seems most of those things would be childish. But yeah. Again, for me, since I always play on the phone, I've never noticed this level of lag in the clan events. Clan events for me are just rapid fire, go go go. Every opportunity is just go. But here I'm like clicking 10,000 times to even send an onslaught. And I'm not even healing in the process. Imagine if I threw healing into the mix, we'd be stuck here for a couple days. But yeah, definitely give Fury on the phone a chance, because I think I think that's what I heard, is that it's much better on the phone. And your minimap also loads faster. Very long ago, I remember when I couldn't see towers on the phone, and then I switched to the computer so I could see them even if a little slower, but now towers show up on both. Towers show up on both, and they show up a little bit faster on the computer. Sorry, on the phone. That's what I've heard. It's like from computer players, they say they notice that the towers show up faster on the phones whenever they play. But regardless of how fast they show up, if you play in a very big kingdom, you're only always ever getting one tower. So is it really worth it? Is it like crazy? Not so much. But yeah, definitely way better than having to click on the boost thing or start thing multiple times, or your onslaught button multiple times. Very big kingdom? No very big kingdom. I actually like playing in big kingdoms now. I play kingdom influence range 100 to 300. Yeah, that's smaller than my current influence set. Hound, do you want to take my spot near the throne? 259509. Want? Yes. Will I be able to successfully take it? Probably not. 259509. I can't even get the top of my map because that thing is stuck there. This thing is... oh. Oh my god, it's such a good spot. If I'm definitely not going to be able to capture it. I'm lagging like crazy. Ghost Angel. All right, go whenever. This is definitely not going to me, by the way. It's going to someone else. And there's spot open right behind you. Oh. Yeah, but I'm like way too far at the same time. This might be the same or big or worse. Well, let's see. Oh no, this one's better for me. It's 1 second. We might have to just avoid boosting. Thank you so much, by the way, the Ghost Angel. Did you guys also get freaked out for like however long that took to actually go through though? Took like an uncomfortably long amount of time for me to be located onto that spot. I was like, I am not getting it then. The suspense was real, for real. Suspense. Now I have a good spot, but I can't onslaught anyway. Yeah, imagine if I was trying to scout and I started this stream. I would definitely have just ended the stream right away. I'm not gonna lie. Be like, oh, yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one, because we can't be scouting like this. You get a 3-hour rep. It just gets wasted like that. What do other streamers do when they're playing Throne to make it fun for their viewers? Maybe they sing for them. They're like good people. So our last video, Hound, then I agree. Being fast is much better than being a little stronger. When you're using T8s and against someone in a solo home gang, even if they're a little stronger, T8s work. Yeah, you just gotta be. You gotta be. Offense is big. The offense is big. Defense is very difficult. So like you can't. If you lose your tower's troops, you lose everything. So you gotta be very precise with pulling and going back in the tower. If you can't do it quick enough, then you just lose. The cav play was very smart. Honestly, I thought they were gonna go calves, so I wanted to match them, but you know, I ended up choosing the rep first, and I think that pretty much made them decide to go with counter to calves. But I was like, regardless of what troop type they use, I have to go calves, even if my troop type becomes weaker than them, right? Because I'm like, as long as I'm weak and I can refill anyway, I know my T7s will hold up against their T7s. Even if I have to refill every time, I can refill faster than they can onslaught, because onslaught is an extra step. Refill is a 1-2. Onslaught you have to set and then boost it as well. So to me, it made sense. I'm not sure if they were thinking about such things, but I don't even want to talk about. I don't even want to talk about the fact that they think I cheated, because I was not even tryharding that. Because like I've played against people who really thought that something crazy is happening, but because I was tryharding to win, because I needed to win at that time. But this specific instance, I went into it with the intention of losing, or like with the expectation of losing, not the intention. But the expectation was not to be winning, because I was not willing to throw any T8s. I didn't want to throw T8s unless I was like absolutely forced, or like I knew, sorry, not forced. I was not going to throw T8s, but unless I knew like I had a chance, I was not going to throw T8s, because the whole point of playing a home gang is to make shards. At least that's my point of playing it, is to make shards. It's not to win the bonus when I can switch to another clan that has the bonus. And then most cases, we don't even end up playing in the alt clans. It's just a lot of things. I remember you showing your comp in line chat, and I think I even remember you saying it's probably not a win. I didn't expect it to be a win, because I knew they are a strong player, and I also knew that they were willing to throw T8s, because they're like one of the players in the game that always has T8s. I specifically remember we had them for a CVC. It was like 6 of us versus the one of them, and then the VIP 60 had just released that day. They destroyed us because they had VIP 60. They were willing to train billions of T8s in one CVC, and they destroyed us. So I knew I was gonna lose it. I didn't even bother. I was like, as long as they're not covering their towers troops, I get something out of it, I'm good. But yeah, I feel like I could have definitely boasted a lot about it, about that win, but to me it just seemed like it was just another thing, you know. It was just any other thing. But oh well. Yikes. VIP 69 early on. Jeez. Yeah, she had VIP 60 the day of the release of the VIP update, and I think mine was like 52. No, sorry, the very first day of the update, I think I was like 47. 47 was the day the update came out for me. So when people had it to like 60, you were like, oh shit. This person probably spent a ton of money. Odessa? No, I don't think that's what their name is. I don't remember actually what their name is. Anuria, something like that. Honestly, I hope you guys don't get upset, but I'm probably gonna end the stream because this is not fun for me right now. I played against her way back when. She's good. Okay. No, it was not Odessa though. That was not the person's name. Again, there's many good players. Your kill stats don't determine anything in the game. Especially for someone like me who for the longest time I've been a budget player, even though like my budget's a little bit bigger than some other budget players. Did you have a message from Plarium on the situation, Hound? The King of the North thing is just unbearable. No messages from Plarium. I didn't even do like a ticket or anything because I was not proud of what I did myself, and so Plarium might still look into it because I know for a fact that sometimes streamers and content creators, their videos get watched by staff and support team for either if it's like feedback if they're looking for, or quality assurance stuff. So it like gets watched every now and again, but they might look into it. I didn't do a ticket. I'm not so fussed about it. It was just the whole act in general, the whole thing together was it was a little bit too sophisticated and childish, but yeah, it's whatever. Again, as I was saying, like if that person actually genuinely tried, I would not have had a chance, because they're like one of the better players when it comes to like pulling offense. I understand, but what they did wasn't, you know what I mean? Yeah. I know what you mean. But I'm out too. 99 sounds good. All right, I'm just gonna end the stream, guys, because just playing in this place is kind of driving me crazy. We'll probably have another stream tomorrow, and then we also have those giveaways and stuff to do. I apologize if the stream quality isn't good. I kind of had to do it because I wanted to test this new setup out. Plus, like I can quickly show you guys the just chatting, which is something okay, one request. What's the request? I don't know why we don't have the live chat here. Can you say something negative? I want to see if the live chat ends up showing up. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Thanks for the stream. No worries, Excalibur. Thank you so much for showing up. Can you do a scouting stream? I want some tips. I want to do a scouting stream. I kind of wanted to do it first, but if I'm gonna lag this bad, no, because when you scout, you kind of want to rapid fire, especially if it's like a town that will shield. But I might just play on my phone because I think I am the next person in line for Spy 2, so I might just do my scouts there, and then if I see a good target, I'll just start screen recording my phone. But yeah, I really want to see. Hopefully it's better later on. Yeah, I will definitely, once my brother gets home. He is way into tech, way more than I am. When they're around, I'll ask him to look into it. Hound, guess who's in my slaughter event? Lol. It's probably me, because you came here, and I'm gonna kill myself if I'm there. Ugh. Am I? Is it me? It's gotta be me. That's why you came to the stream, Tom. I hate you. It is me. Oh my god, we have LKPR2 in there. Wow, the entire game is here. Wow. Sounds like fun. Who's the Power Act guy? Raydox. Ooh, it's gonna be rough. How big are you, Tom? Ugh, of course you're fucking big. LK, I see him. You can mirror screen and play on the phone and stream on PC. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out for sure. Oh damn, didn't know you were too. Wow, you didn't know I was there. All right. Tom, you gotta, if I can't beat him, it's gotta be you that beats him, Tom. Tom, it's gotta be us. It's gotta be one of us. One of us has to beat him. Anyway, guys, I'm just gonna end the stream and then kind of go lay down and play the last 30 minutes of this. I now have a reason to play Jot a little bit more aggressively. But yeah, we got some new cool things in here. I really like stuff. Alright. Yeah, so was trying to give Gwen the pep talk on placing first. Is it gonna be you? Tom, if it's not you, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be one of us. I'm going hard this job, but I don't know like the throne stuff. I don't know the throne situation, but I'm gonna be going very hard. Anyway, thank you so much everyone that showed up to the stream. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.